person who was alleging that Chris Brown raped her. But was she white or black?
She kind of.
She don't know.
She was white. She was white and Spanish, white.
But I feel as though these females that cry. I want to say cry rape. Cry rape, and it's not true. I think that there should be some type of repercussions for that. Like they should be penalized for that. I really do. Because I don't think that's fair. Yeah.
When it really do happen. True. Absolutely. And then it makes it bad for Chris Brown because he already a bad boy in the industry. So then everybody is because I believed it when I saw it. I'm like, damn, Chris, you fucking up again. Right.
You get free pussy, why you gotta take it?
Right. Because, you know, men in power, they do that.
Yes.
It was easy to believe, but it definitely should be consequences or repercussions when somebody is falsely accused of something that's serious.
Definitely.
Like what?
Like she should have to pay him.
Yeah, restitution.
I think she should have to publicly apologize and announce, you know, that it was not him publicly because she probably accused him. So she
when they lock up the wrong person for a murder, they don't apologize.
Well, I think it's different, especially because he's a celebrity. I think because that's the fame of his character, you know, in such a wide manner. I hate you.
It makes me so sick.
Terrible.
So, what about your president?
Let's stay with the rape thing for 1 second. What about the young lady who was at the club?
I thought you. I didn't see that video. I didn't see it, but I
saw it.
I didn't
she was
see
like live the whole time. You guys didn't see
you
that?
didn't see it.
So we cannot. I know that one know about it, but
I just saw it on Facebook. Like we raping people on camera now, like in public, but I never saw.
She was on live the whole time.
Drunk.
She was drunk. I don't know about drug, but she was intoxicated, and it appeared as if they were dancing, and he stuck it in. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, but
no, but they said you could see him putting a pill in her drink on the video. They said you could see
no panties on.
Yeah, they said
I don't always wear panties, so
she might not. I only
it depends on what you
got. Panties are made for a man made.
Let's stay focused. Let's stay focused.
Stay focused. You was losing focus because of the panties situation. She was on live and they was dancing, and next thing you see is. And then she get bent over, and it's like, but then she like, somebody help me.
Yeah, she like, somebody help me, like,
I'm sure that's rape.
Yeah. And see, it hurt. No, she did something.
Didn't drop, right?
But wait, though, because in her defense, when I was young, I used to
get on IG.
I used to get intoxicated to a point where I would black out and didn't remember stuff.
But
on nothing, on no networks. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
If I black out,
things happen.
I'm not gonna be like able to hold anything.
But you might not even remember.
But she never dropped the phone though.
But that don't mean it because some people when they drunk. What about the junkies at Del Lexington Market when they bend over? They don't drop nothing in it.
Yeah, that's all now. I would have dropped the phone. I would have
fall over even.
My house.
This was a prank. You know how the pranks they do on YouTube?
They do those pranks.
Yeah, this sounds like a bullshit ass prank.
But
she's married. She's married. Do you think she would have?
But that's why
you recorded. You think she would have recorded herself?
No,
having sex with a man in the club and her husband at home.
What I think happened was
What I think happened was said, "Watch who you hang out with," because I'm pretty sure she wasn't there by herself.
No, they did say a girl came and tapped her on her shoulder and had a conversation, said something to her, and then somebody showed like text message between her and the girl. I guess arguing about what happened.
Just by that evidence, I already know what happened.
What happened?
Her ass was having a good ass time. She was live. She didn't realize that shit. She got caught and then she had to cry.
How you don't realize that you? How you don't realize that you having sex with somebody in a club on live?
She never dropped her phone.
How you don't realize you having sex with somebody on live in a club?
She was drunk as fuck.
How do you don't realize?
Drunk as fuck.
That's just like the lady.
Everything.
The lady in the vegetative stage, she didn't know she was getting.
Yeah, she didn't know.
Wait, that was
different. Baby had a whole baby.
She ain't drop her plug. God forgive me. I'm really playing. I'm really. I ain't want no part. Y'all want no part. I want no part.
What had happened was
Janika said it.
Oh, why y'all want to put me on don't
that
play
was
like
just.
that.
That's what her name, Just Janika. That was Just Janika.
But the pill ain't that. It wasn't dissolved. It wasn't dissolved. He showed us a video.
The fact that she held her phone through it all.
Oh, yeah.
I dropped everything.
Well, that's you. I'm saying when I back 20 years ago when I used
shit,
to
when Benny
get
drunk,
drunk.
he used $15,000
I
one
drop
time.
anything.
Shit, like you
Who?
just when Benny drunk, he used $15,000.
It is ridiculous. I always said that people
When
ridiculous.
you was drunk back in the day, did you drop your Nextel phone?
I would drive from Baltimore City to Crofton drunk. I'm not laughing at. I'm not laughing at Special K. I'm not laughing at Special K.
He is petty. But hold on.
Patty Freddy.
Well, we don't know what really happened.
We don't.
We don't know, but we gonna pray the situation resolves itself.
Yes, absolutely.
And that she seeks some help and she start wearing underwear in the club. She might need to wear a whole
She
girdle.
should wear underwear in the club.
Wait a minute, so she let him go rogue.
What did you think he did?
He went rogue and raw.
Yes, all of that.
Wait, he went rogue and raw. Damn it, man.
First time, hey girl, what's the tea? What's the tea? She said,
Honey,
what's
whoever
the
you
tea?
are, I'm praying for you. Make sure you
Yeah, we
get
praying
checked
for
out.
the girl.
Definitely get
I don't know
that
how
checked
old
out.
she was that got raped in the club. She said she got raped.
Allegedly got raped in the club.
I'm not holding no. I don't care how drunk I'm sorry, but when you under the influence,
and she was speaking to her followers.
yeah, she was like talking to people.
She might have thought that was her husband.
I'm confused.
Can I tell you what really happened?
What really happened? Tell me how you feel.
Here's what really happened.
Tell me how you feel.
You need more glasses than one. Okay.
Here's what really happened. She was drunk, drinking.
Okay.
She was on her live. Shit just got rolling. She got caught doing some dumb shit on camera and then tried to act like she got.
But she kept recording it.
Cause she dumb and drunk. Just the sober her is like, oh shit, I got raped. Cause I never would have did that shit. Because that's cause you was fucked up. Maybe somebody slipped some shit in a drink, maybe. But this is just a lie to
cover up the fact that she was fucked up and did some dumb shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that sounds reasonable. But
sorry,
we don't know. We don't know.
Only God knows.
We don't know. Only God knows. So speaking of
hospital girl, that was crazy.
The hospital lady.
So guys, have you guys heard of the young lady who was in a vegetative state in the hospital and she was raped by her nurse?
Her caretaker.
Her caretaker. And had a baby. He got her pregnant. And nobody knew she was pregnant until it was time for her to deliver.
I'm confused. Like, when you pregnant, don't your stomach grow?
But she on her back the whole time, and everybody don't. Wait,
because she ain't get no.
But they had.
Oh my God! You don't need no prenatal care like that.
She said he never got in, but
the baby might be retarded though. Or developmentally challenged.
Yeah, she can't say retarded.
I fixed it.
That she said he never got in, but he tried. Texas exposed. Intent was still there. Crime free.
So he never really penetrated her. He was trying to penetrate.
I'm testing down.
You know what?
She got pregnant. But hold on. No, he's talking about the club. But back to this. How old was the lady?
That was in the hospital?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how old she was.
But I'm just not understanding. So this is my whole thing. So
we not saying R. Kelly.
We said no more R. Kelly. We said no more R. Kelly. So what I'm confused is, was he the only nurse that was around her 24/7? Because I'm pretty sure they took shifts.
I'm sure.
So
what?
It was a female nurse.
I don't understand how.
Clip Robin.
So nobody.
No damn female nurse. I can't with you.
I can't. My nerves.
So you telling me nobody took her vitals? Nobody.
But taking her vitals not gonna say what.
Nobody but you checking her. So if you checking her,
they not checking her for a pregnancy. Who would think that she's laying there in a vegetative state pregnant? Nobody would think that. So I wouldn't if I. Well, wait a minute. But who was bathing her? Because somebody was bathing her.
Her nurse.
But he's not the only nurse, unless he was her morning nurse 7 days a week.
That's how it happened with him bathing her.
Right. Tyree said nobody was doing that job. I would see the whole place.
Right.
Nobody was
doing that job. Her family get ready to get paid.
She had medical assistance.
And what does that mean?
What does that have to do with it?
Because she had medical assistance, nobody should know that she was pregnant.
It wasn't in the network.
I hate it. I hate it.
You doing a bit much.
So much.
You did a bit much.
I hate him so much.
You're doing a bit much right now, but I think it's a sad situation.
Sad,
because not only is she in a vegetative state, she's not gonna come out of it.
Or her next of kin, if he goes to jail, it's gonna be, I guess, his parents or her parents.
The child is a product of a rape. A product of a rape.
And her mom, her mom is never going to be able to be there.
So that child is definitely going to need some mental care, like some therapy based upon that. It's
and again, that child might have some developmental issues because no prenatal. And they won't tell her how the delivery went because nobody knew she was pregnant until she's actually contracting, get ready to have the baby.
So what did her body go in convulsion? Like, how did they know she was going in labor?
I don't know. They said like,
shut up. That's like giving out no baby shower.
I hate you.
Oh, Trina. Then you know everything. She said the lady was 29. She was in a coma for 14 years.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. That nurse probably was praying on her all that time.
But I want to revert back.
And she's probably not the only one though.
I want to revert back to the question that she might have been his main chick though.
You know what?
Did you see him?
Remember the question Dana asked us before we went live?
What question was that?
He said, can she still get? How did she get wet?
Because your body can naturally
remember, that's the question
he asked. Even if you invest in state, I'm thinking that your vagina would get wet.
I'm pretty sure because I think men who are paralyzed from the waist down, I think they still have some type of.
But they can see and they can feel. But 14 years of just laying there, how you?
Well, maybe some of her nerves might have worked, not all.
No,
it doesn't.
But she didn't have to get wet if he lubricated his penis prior to inserting it into her vagina. She didn't have to get wet.
He look a mess.
Hold on, she was getting her for 2011.
Right. Katrina said spit and KY jelly. That's probably what he did.
That's too much. And Vaseline.
No, but that's serious. Ooh. Like he really,
That's awful. That's awful.
But did you see how he looked? He definitely had some issues. He had a whole bunch of issues with him.
And he could probably plead his saying.
That's probably the only girlfriend he could have in his whole entire life.
Go to Perkins.
He said, I cannot take you. But yeah, I feel bad for the fam. I feel bad for the child. I really do.
I feel bad.
That's something that
TJB.
You know and her daddy. Because he gonna be locked up. He gonna be under the jail.
No, y'all act like he will get out. He didn't murder
nobody.
Now
let me explain something. Once they find out in jail what he did, the men gonna lay him in a vegetative state.
Like you.
Wait, Angela said he murdered the pussy.
Hey, Tamia.
No, he murdered the pussy.
He murdered the pussy.
No, he didn't. Because if he did, she would have woke up.
That's
you going to hell.
Yes.
She would have got up like the Undertaker.
I'm not doing
that. Don't participate in this era because we gonna need you to do all our exercises.
I can't.
Shut up, Dana.
What?
I mean,
I say Dana.
Right. So speaking of Dana, guys, our special guest who's along for the ride tonight is Mr. Dana J.
Hey, Dana.
Hey, young man, how are you?
I'm fine. How are y'all?
We're great.
Why you sit right there? Sit in between them.
So
over here.
Yeah, right there.
That's a lot of thunder thighs right there.
Did you come from my thighs?
No, I think he was talking about himself too.
Yeah, because he definitely got some.
Right here.
I always say that's my thighs.
I love sitting between.
Come on,
well, come on over. Come on over.
No, see, I want JB to beat me up. So.
Oh, Tamir said, "Hell no, you a freak."
Who's JB?
Ooh.
Who's JB?
Who's JB?
Who is JB?
Jamal Bryant?
No.
Oh! Did he just come for your pastor?
Oh, did you just come for my pastor?
That's your pastor.
Praise the Lord.
That's a
pastor.
That's your pastor.
Oh, you ain't gonna come for my pastor like that.
Who's JB?
Dre said he grew up with him.
Grew up with Dana.
Yeah, Dre said he grew up with Dana.
Who? Wait a minute.
Dre.
Who Dre?
From West Baltimore.
Man, who Dre? Wait a minute.
Said, wait, who Dre? What's the T, Dre? What's the T?
Wait a minute.
What's the T, Dre, on Dana?
Tell us.
Yeah. Let me put this back here. Yeah.
So Dana.
JB, she taking about the best today.
Dana. So, give us some background on what you doing. I know you used to live here in Baltimore. You used to be in the church scene real heavy, sung on some couple of choirs and stuff like that, jumped around on the stage and whatnot. Hallelujah. Bless you. Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
But so, what's going on with your life?
That's what you call an intro.
Okay. You know, that's an intro. That's what I'm talking about. Like she said, born and raised Baltimore. I sung with a couple choirs, Manhattan.
Okay, Pastor Burson.
A lot of people know that Kicking It with the Kings. I'm the one that took off my shirt and started swinging it. Yeah, that's me. I sung with New Praise.
What
are you doing now?
Yeah,
like, come on,
what you got going on now?
Yeah. To the sinful New Praise days.
Crooks and criminals. We was blessed.
You were sung on the Crooks and Criminals choir.
We were blessed people. We was just trying to.
I probably you said that. Okay.
But anyway, now I've moved out of Baltimore. I moved to Atlanta. I'm doing movies. I'm doing plays. I'm doing TV shows.
For instance,
tell us about them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can go there. Let's go there. I played Biggie on Oxygen for the Tupac Snap series. Okay. Right now, I have a motion picture coming out worldwide called Candy, where I'm playing a bounty hunter that's shooting all prostitutes. I know it sounds crazy, but you gotta come see it.
Why you shooting prostitutes?
They need love. They need to live. Let them live.
Look,
prostitutes.
That's the road. That's the road.
I got paid to take out a person, so whenever you know what I mean. But I end up getting shot. But I ain't gonna tell y'all too much.
If they want to spread their legs,
when is the movie
April 27th worldwide.
April 27th.
So is it on like a theater?
Yeah, theaters.
Okay.
It's in all theaters. Also, I'm working on another movie called Life Without Hope.
Okay.
That's Tyler Perry.
A Tyler Perry production, as well as a Leo Sullivan production.
Okay. What are you doing in that?
I'm playing a guy Tony, which is a double agent, and pretty much I'm just trying to infiltrate, trying to get to the big time drug dealers, but things go south in that.
Do you die in that?
No, I don't.
That's a black film. That's a black film.
Okay.
So black people don't necessarily die in the black film.
Why would they have white people die first in
a black film?
Because we always the first to go.
Yeah.
We always the first to go.
Yes,
then from that point, but I'm on a play. Okay. I'm on a play that's about to jump off worldwide, and the play is called A Good Man or a Fool. I'm sorry, they changed the name. A Woman or a Fool. I'm sorry.
From a good man to a woman or a fool?
A woman or a fool.
Yeah, a woman or a fool. It's a hot play with a hot message, and it pretty much talks about established men that cheats on their women, and the women gets tired and just say, "Fuck it, I'm God."
That's a good topic. That's a good topic because I think we discussed that a while back. Like, if your man cheat, would you stay? Would you go? And I think some of us said, well, you know, now these days you have men who barely got a pot to piss in, who has the audacity to cheat with. So you have men with money and power, like such as a John Gray or Jamal Brown, like different people who actually cheat, but they stay. Their women stay, and it's really because of the power they have and the money.
The power, the position.
What do you think about John Gray? Like, what do you think about the whole situation with John Gray?
And Avatar.
Oh, I really don't know too much about their situation.
I'll fill you in.
I just know that
he fucked another girl, got her pregnant, gave his wife a car, and she blames it on the devil. But he's empowering women and teaching women, and trying to teach men how to treat a woman when he's thinking his dick where don't belong. That's
I'm gonna say this, and I tried to deviate from it, but I'm gonna just say this: that's half of the churches everywhere. That's half of the pastor.
So what's your point? That don't answer the question. Question.
So the thing is that if that's what's going on in the church, first thing I'll say is, because I wasn't there. So John Gray, if he did it, he needed to get.
Which means if he did, he got on the pulpit and said he did. So it's not if. He did it.
No, but I'm saying, okay, so since it was openly, first he needed to repent. Second, he needed to get himself right.
You think he step down?
Of course he have to.
But
that's the way that we were taught.
He's not. His wife's going to stand with him 100%. They're going to stand and talk to people.
But that's her job.
Well, she's supposed to support him, but who's supposed to...
Wait, hold. her job.
My job ain't for me to look like a fool. For me to be humiliated. That's not my job.
It depends on how fast
her job is to stay. Matter of fact, her job is to stay true to the vows. Now, he have opened the door, and for her to say, you know what, I can leave your dumb ass because I was faithful and you wanted something else. So therefore, go to something else. It goes back to my motto. My thing is, you're always going to have somebody that look better than what you got, who's fatter than what you got, but
the grass always look green on the other side.
But give me my 80. Keep your fucking 20 because the 20 ain't. It just ain't worth it.
It's not.
But I want to get back to him stepping down. So if he decides that he doesn't want to step down, is there something in the church or how does that work? Can they force him to step down if the congregation?
I don't know what organization he's under.
Okay. It depends because.
But if he's under Joel Osteen, why step down? It's a money thing. Okay, I'm just gonna be real. Okay. Joel preaches prosperity. However, since you cheated on your wife and you openly apologize, there have to be some type of redemption level. Even, and I'm sad to say this, but even my pastor stepped down at one point.
As he should.
Who, Jamal Bryant?
Yes.
What you say, Diamond?
As he should.
Hey, Diamond, watch that.
I'm sorry, but you know.
Watch that.
Right.
Because you know we at New Birth and we keep it real.
Well,
that's right, y'all. Y'all deal with sinners.
Oh, y'all don't deal with sinners.
Y'all don't deal with sinners.
So New Birth does not deal with sinners. They don't go back and forth with sinners. So it's nothing but saints and Jews.
Let me clear it up.
Yeah, they sung the whole song.
I could have sworn that the church was made up of sinners. Yeah, I could have sworn that.
No, time out. Let me clear it up.
You know, to me a little rough because we talking about her pastor.
Let me clear it up.
Call in Tamia.
Let me clear it up. He's referring to how different folks claim to be holier than thou, and they are sinners themselves, and they want to argue about stuff. No, we're not going to argue with it. Our new motto is, there's no need to argue. Okay, peace, keep it moving.
But that's not
what the church is for. The church should not.
I'm not explaining my infidelity. No. Keep it moving.
No, you're not explaining to us that slogan, the slogan or the song that you guys. You said that you're not going back and forth with your sinners, but aren't you there to help save the sinners?
The church is
himself. So is he not going back and forth with himself?
So
he's
why?
Not going back and forth with the critics. That's pretty much.
But he didn't say critics.
He didn't say critics.
That's not how the song is.
He said, "I'm living my best life. Right. I'm not going back and forth with you sinners." He went in the crowd with his sunglasses on and was waving. He didn't say critics. He said sinners.
All the sinners in the house waving. So he talking to the sinners, but they waving.
But you get what I'm saying.
Right. That don't make sense. But everybody go along with it anyway.
It don't make sense to sing a song.
That definitely is some Donald Trump shit. That really is.
What?
That is. That's some Donald
Trump shit that don't make sense.
That's like
go along with it anyway.
Just go along with it.
Build his wall.
Build the wall.
Build his wall.
Like he gave money to everybody that was furloughed, but they can't accept it.
Let's go ahead. Because I see that Donald Trump thing is a major thing with y'all. That wall is a distraction. Really.
Absolutely, a major distraction from all the bullshit that he got going on that he should be going to jail for.
No, actually, and the reason why he's not going to jail,
I said he should be.
The reason why he's not going to jail is because of his status.
No, that does not.
I promise you. And I'm not talking about the presidency status, but I'm talking about his living status. And living status is, and you can't lock up a private person that's living privately. Listen.
How many people have they locked up so far?
Listen, if you don't correct your status right, and it goes back to what I was talking about the other day, if you don't correct your status right within the corporation and to remove yourself out of the corporation, they have all rights and to do whatever. That's why, honestly, I'm going to keep it real. Hillary, but they're going to have a hard time with that because her status been corrected. So that's why they not really pushing Donald Trump, but then Donald Trump is just trying to crash the Federal Reserve System. That's all he's trying to do. And I don't like him, honestly. And I'm going to say this, I'm not an advocate for Donald Trump, but it takes an asshole to destroy another asshole.
Well, I don't totally agree with that. I hear what you're saying. but at the end of the day, no one's untouchable.
That's true.
No one's untouchable.
I agree.
And I think that he's seeing that now. That's why he's causing this distraction. Because he realizes that
he's seeing that
his shit is about to hit us. Yeah, he thought that he was untouchable the whole time. Once he got in presidency, out in the real limelight, everything just is starting to unfold and unravel.
And people not trying to go down for him by themselves.
So I think that's what this is about. No, he realizes that, even though I'm Donald Trump, there's this billionaire that has all this money that says what he wants to say, wears his toupee, since 80,000 individuals, 800,000 federal workers in furlough, and thinks that he's not going to be untouched. Please, he's going down. It's getting worse.
Okay, what? Perry, I understand.
You want to
question?
To me.
Question. I'm gonna ask you this question.
They say you want line there.
And here's the question that I'm gonna ask. I understand what you're saying, because Donald Trump is a true asshole. But I'm gonna bring you back to what I'm actually saying. He is trying to attack the Federal Reserve System. He's trying to take the United States of America back to the gold standard, back to when everything was backed by something. The opposition, which is I can't say Democrats and I can't say Republicans because both of them do the same thing, but they just label themselves differently. Honestly, this whole thing is about how are you going to live, what kind of status are you going to live on. And because we as a people of melanin have been lied to so much, we're believing the narrative that's put out there like, oh, this was going on. No. I'm going to break it down to you. That wall cost $56 billion. Why do we only need $5 billion? First, last year, if you paid attention, he only needed 2.5. 2.5, that was to make sure him and his family was protected. So that way, if anything happens, the corporation of the United States got to identify themselves and publicly come clean. Now, $5 billion is for the military, that's for the generals, and that's for the other government workers where I got to process paperwork and everything.
Give us a prediction. What do you think is going to happen with Donald Trump and everything that's going on right now?
Martial law about to happen very soon. Once martial law happens and the silver indictments is going to be passed down. Once silver indictments passed down, he's going to step down.
Roy Miller said, yo, you cold.
Huh?
Roy Miller said, yo, you cold.
Roy Miller. I crack for real, homie. Don't stop. I do that. But that's my prediction. He's going to step down very soon. Because honestly, he's incompetent to run the country.
Well,
He's been incompetent.
He's right.
I've been since day one.
I don't think that he's actually going to step down. I just don't. And
he already signed the document to step down.
When? Where was that?
That was last year.
No.
But that was part of the furlough papers.
Speaking of the furlough, we have some resources, correct, that we want to share with our...
Do you know some of them offhand? I was getting them from your page.
So I started a government shutdown unite page. That's on IG, government shutdown unite, UNITE, for all those federal employees who have been furloughed within the DMV area. So on that page, I'm actually posting anything that anyone tags me in that's related to free resources, whether or not it's food.
What's the page?
It's called Government Shutdown Unite. That's the IG page. And I actually shared some. Yeah, I started that page, for all the furloughed government employees. So on that page, it has a lot of resources that actually talks about or shows restaurants, churches who are stepping up, as well as, utility companies. I think yesterday, actually, a gas station in D.C. actually gave federal employees free gas from like 4 to 6 or something like that along those lines. So all of that information is there. If you have any other information that I can actually post on that page, just hit me up, inbox me.
Inbox you where?
Inbox me either on my IG page at Prissy Dame or inbox Government Shutdown Unite. You can actually inbox me on my personal page because I've been getting a lot of inboxes on there. Kimberly Hemby. There's some churches here in Baltimore But you know, one thing I noticed that it's a lot of groups within the PG County area, DC area, that's doing a lot, and it's very few here in Baltimore. Baltimore City. And we have a lot of government workers here in Baltimore City. Don't get me wrong, my government agency is not shut down. SSA is not, but I know like the IRS and all those other government agencies are. So I don't see a lot of resources. I did go on Elijah Cummings' page, and they do have a listing of help there on that page as well. But if there's any churches or any organizations, I know it was a Shell's Baked Potato or something like that on Bel Air Road. She was doing something there. I know that somebody's church, huh?
So do you just want resources for the DMV, or do you want
resources for the DMV?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm DMV. I mean, everybody's affected across the country, right. But I'm specifically honing in on the DMV area specifically because I am a federal government employee, so I can only imagine because I was a part of. Furloughed? No, I'm not furloughed. We were already, because we're under the Affordable Care Act, we were already funding our money in September.
So you at SSA?
No.
She be 613. She can't tell.
Okay.
I got you, sis. I got you, sister.
I'm just making sure. Okay.
No, I'm not with SSA.
Okay.
But
I need your email because I need to send you some stuff.
Okay.
Stuff that you need to tap in ASAP.
Okay.
Now, also on tomorrow, you can hit me up at my Skin Has a Story in my inbox. We are having a resource fair in Howard County. I know you just said PG and stuff like that. I'll be doing a lot of assessments. You can come get free haircuts, meals. I'm live. I'm sorry. You can come get haircuts, meals. You can, if you have children, we have a daycare available. We're doing assessments there, intakes, all of those things for any resources that you may be eligible for. So if you hit me up, I can actually send you the flyer.
Hit you up where?
At My Skin Has a Story on IG, or Erica Patrice on Patrice Erica on Facebook.
Do we have more time? Do we have more time to talk about the furlough? Or
yeah, so I was just about to ask. How do y'all feel about this government shutdown?
I think that it's wrong. It's inhumane. To individuals who are honestly government employees. We do work. We work our butts off. You know, you have your policies, your laws. Those who process your food stamps. Like he's not affecting just the federal employees.
We know that part.
He's affected.
I need to say something.
What? What do you need to say?
All the people that said that it don't matter who the president is because it don't. No, because there was a lot of people that said this.
Because I didn't.
People that came in here, people I saw
online. What they say? I want to hear.
They said it don't matter who the president is. It don't affect me. When Clinton was president, I was getting money. When Barack Obama was president, I was getting money. Nothing ever changed.
Well,
and these people did not. There was a lot of people that did not vote and did not participate in the process because they felt like they didn't have to be engaged. That's A. And B, the people that did vote, that didn't vote for Hillary, that voted for this guy, now it's biting them in the ass.
It don't. But at this point, it didn't matter who you voted for because why? The Russians stepped in and messed the whole election up. So it don't matter. It wasn't. It really wasn't that close.
Yes,
it really wasn't.
It was two
because they messed up. They don't.
Really made the difference.
Wife, she Russian.
But what I'm saying is that it was too close.
She is Russian.
Shouldn't even be.
What I was hearing about earlier today, I heard earlier today about the people who are contracted, government contractors.
They ain't gonna get no money.
They not gonna get no money back. That's even more sad. They make the least amount of money out of everybody.
No.
That's
a lie. Government contractors make way more money than your federal.
Whoa. I'm talking about the ones who. The ones who work in the cafeterias, the janitors are making like $9 to $15 an hour. I'm talking about those. No. That's why I slowed you down. I'm talking about the janitors. I'm talking about the ones that work in the cafeteria. Those ones who are making like minimum wage to like $10, $15 an hour. They're not gonna get any back pay. That's even more.
Yeah, that's bad. They can get unemployment, but they definitely can't get back pay. And which is sad.
But I heard government employees can't even get unemployment.
No, they can get unemployment. Just take a while. I mean, who is going to do
that?
Who
processing?
They government employees.
Right. That's my whole thing. They thought they was going to send IRS workers back into work early. voluntarily to process tax refunds. Guess what they said today? They not making them go back into the office. So guess who ain't getting their tax refunds like that?
Oh, y'all niggas paying taxes?
Right.
So for everybody that go to Bishop Dante Hickman Church, that's your pastor standing along with the president. Oh, I thought
they calling everybody.
You know, I'm not. Oh, he publicly stood with them. He publicly stood with them.
This is Girls Trip Radio, where you need to tune in every time you hear this thing. Ain't nothing but real life.
He gonna tell us to wrap up. We wrapping up, bro. We wrapping up.
So when you get Diamond, you saw how Dante Hickman, he stood with Trump. He stands with Trump.
There's a lot of unfortunate black people that are misguided and divided.
There's a lot of people
they got lessons they learn. And
you got your Uncle Tom. You got your
Aunt Tom.
He was so pumped to stand next to. You could tell his speech was prepared for him. He was so pumped to
stand. Shout out to the what's it, Kamala Harris? Is it hers? Kamala Harris.
She opened an office here.
Yeah, so she's running for presidency. So shout out to her. Let's support. Let's.
So now the movement is going to support her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She's the best.
Yeah, she made her announcement.
She's the best.
Yeah,
ain't nobody better than her so far.
Yeah. What you guys say, Dana J?
Well, we wrapping up. We can't say that much.
Tell us
on the ending, we gonna let you end it out.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What
Close
you
us out.
Vote for Jamal Bryant.
Here's what
He'll jump. Vote for Jamal Bryant.
One of the best presidents.
Jump out.
One of the best people that will be a great president.
Look at you stuttering. Whatever. Ain't nobody paying you no money.
Who would be a great president?
Jamal Harrison Bryant for president.
Baby, he'd be out of that house faster than Trump was. He'd be out of that White House faster than Trump was.
You sound like one of the sheep.
One of the sheep.
We gotta go. Thank you guys for tuning in to Girls Trip Radio.
Girls Trip Radio, the only place to come watch the truth.
Yes. Until next time, guys.
We out.
We out.
We out. Peace out. Don't forget, hit me up on My Skin Has a Story, IG.
Somebody was like, what about Bill Cosby? He was private, but he is in jail. Trump
Bill Cosby was not private.
Somebody said Trump was connected with the mob. His father did business for them.
No,